How do I fit into parties sober? I used to walk around with an empty beer bottle or can. I would switch them periodically so people thought I was drinking with them. Told them I was just drinking it slow cause they knew I didn't drink a lot. Learned this from a recovering alcoholic. Shoulder cooler plus seltzers plus koozie. It's only awkward until everyone is drunk. Then you get to laugh at the foolery. And possibly be the hero that offers everyone a ride home. Don't tell people, I quit drinking. Tell them, I'm not drinking right now. They're way cooler about it if it sounds like you're doing some heady body cleanse. So, it's going to be awkward. Usually everyone else will be drunk and won't notice what you're doing. It's going to be awkward. It's going to be hard. The best thing is to not swap one chemical for another, including smoke. I used to give myself a job at parties. I'd play DJ, do the food or bring a friend to keep me company. Bring some fancy sodas or candy to share and use them to make conversation. If your interests are niche, wear something that represents that interest and it could make for conversation. It will be hard until you figure out who you are outside of chemicals. It takes time. Be easy on yourself and feel free to abstain from social situations that would bring you more harm than good. Self-care in the early days of sobriety can look like selfishness. Don't forget that there are meetings for people who are navigating life free from chemical dependency and they have lots of life experience to share. I started bringing non-alcoholic beers at parties and people don't even notice. It's nice. Tomorrow marks 1 year of me being sober and honestly it's been easier than I expected. I bring non-alcoholic beer with me, and no one seemed to care. Smiling face. I don't go to places where people are drinking to drunkenness. I spend my time around people who drink moderately or I leave when things start getting really rowdy. You can drink non-alcoholic drinks, of which there are many, and enjoy yourself. Maintain your boundaries and leave when you're done. It's up to you if you want to tell people you don't drink. It's up to you how. I just say, I don't drink. That's it. I've never had people ask why and no one has cared one bit. Fitting in will take practice. You just have to go. Find someone that is a talker and ask then questions. It'll kill some time. Eventually, you'll get to a point where you feel like chiming in. It'll happen organically and then poof. You'll be right at home. After a few parties you'll forget you were even worried about it. Anything can go in a red Solo cup. Beer, wine, vodka, juice, smoothies, soda. Anything can go in a red Solo cup. Topping that, my interests are far removed from the zeitgeist, to the point where I'm struggling to find people who can identify with my interests. If you just want to chat random people up at a party, just ask about their interests. So what do you do for fun? Quote, or talk about neutral topics. Where they are from. What they do for work. Hell, the weather. Everyone loves to talk about themselves and everyone is capable of talking about the latter. Sometimes these lame conversations go somewhere interesting. You find a person willing to share their unusual interests. Or magically you find someone who shares your unusual interests. Or you just find someone with the gift of the gab who can talk well about every topic. Or the conversation fizzles and you go find someone else. I don't drink and have done 3 deployments in the Navy. And 99.9% of my friends and colleagues drink. Honestly, a lot of it will be awkward, that's just how it rolls. I try to just find environments where there's other things to do like games, movies, sports etc. Get there and go a few new places and meet some new people. The only shame is the shame you carry, so drop that bag of shame. When I do day drinking and don't want anyone knowing I'm drinking a glass of water halfway through to rehydrate myself, I ask the bartender to put a slice of lemon or lime on the edge of the glass so it looks like I'm drinking a gin. My brother pours a cup of sparkling water for himself to carry around. It works great. I get a sparkly water with lemon and mint, and I've realized people don't notice how much I've had to drink unless it's their first 23 drinks. Become the sober bartender. You probably know drinks. It's social. And laughing at drunk people is hilarious. Plus no hangover. Well done. I hope you stay that way if you want to. Keep pushing. Eventually people will leave you alone. I guess in many cases they would like to be able to resist the temptation themselves and don't want to be reminded of it. I mean, isn't the entire point of social events relaxing and having fun? If you can't relax and have fun because people are giving you a hard time over how you live your life, especially something so minor, what's the point in trying to fit in with them in the first place? I don't drink either. And I sure as hell won't try to hang out with people who'd give me a hard time over that. Those people don't deserve you stressing over it. Energy drinks. Lots. Such as Red Bull and the like. One of the functions of alcohol, in addition to being a social lubricant, lowering self-criticism, and disabling the part of the brain that identifies beauty, symmetry, is to serve as a kind of cushion against the unpleasantness of putting many people in a place. Pushing. Lots of noise. Heat. All of this is tiring. A little extra caffeine helps at these times. Whatever. Say you are taking a medicine that you cannot mix with alcohol. For those you meet for the first time, it serves as an excuse. Own experience. Side effects. A certain tachycardia and restless sleep afterwards. But rest is okay. 9 years sober here. I get where you're coming from. So many times I worried that people would jump on me for not drinking. I just told them I wasn't drinking that night. Once I got comfortable with sobriety, I just owned it and moved on with life. If it's going to be hard, maybe avoid those situations for a while. I'm proud of you.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.